Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for August 2nd of 2025 is titled Fireflies, Meteors and Milky Way. So what do we see here? Well, here we see an image taken late last month, and in fact just a few days ago, showing the Milky Way stretching up into the sky. And you can see that at this time it rises almost vertically, going straight up into the sky. And that is, of course, our own galaxy as we see it from within. And we can see the bright star clouds and the dark dust clouds that make up the plane of our Milky Way. Now, of course, all of the stars that we see around are also part of our Milky Way. Those are just the stars that are closer to us. The Milky Way, we're looking off in the distance, a large number of light years, tens of thousands of light years away. And in fact, it's such a great distance that the light from all those stars just blurs together into a milky band across the sky. And when we take a longer exposure like this one, we can bring out all of that detail, including those star clouds and those dust clouds. Now, when we look elsewhere, we see a number of streaks of light going across the sky, and a number of those are meteors. So when we're looking higher up in the sky, we tend to see a number of meteors. These are actually parts of two meteor showers overlapping. Which is currently active is the Delta Aquarid meteor shower. And those are ones that are visible now. But there's a few that are Perseid meteor showers. Meteors. Now those are, to tell the difference, you kind of have to look at where they appear to radiate from. So many of these will be the Delta Aquarids, which are coming from above the upper left hand side. And Perseid meteors will, as we know, appear to radiate from the constellation of Perseus. And you can kind of take a look at those. But you've also got to look around because there's a lot of other streaks of light there. And some of those are not meteors. In fact, we can see they're much closer. In fact, we see a lot of them near the ground. And those are actually fireflies. So that is the bioluminescence of a firefly there. And in fact, a whole bunch of them going across the images. Now, when you take an image like this to pick up the meteors, because you might only get a few per hour depending on the intensity of the meteor shower. So you need very long exposures to pick up more than just a single one. And in that time, while you take all those various exposures, you're going to have many fireflies in this case coming across the image, and their light will also be recorded each time they appear here. So you can see a whole bunch of them, and you can note that their trails are a little bit different than the ones we tend to see of the meteors. We see they tend to have a yellowish color associated with them as compared to a more whitish or maybe slightly other tinted color for the meteor shower. Now the Perseids will be peaking in about another week, and we'll be seeing far more meteors at that point from the Perseid meteor shower, which is one of the most prominent ones that we get in the during the course of the year. It also occurs, for at least for those of us in the northern hemisphere, at a relatively good time to observe, which is during the summer months, meaning it's a lot easier to sit out and watch for meteors when it's relatively warm, and people are more likely to do that than they are in the very cold days that you might get if you're getting a meteor shower in, say, January. So that was our picture of the day for August 2nd of 2025. It was titled Fireflies, Meteors and Milky Way. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be or. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone. And I will see you in class.